host. And welcome, yes, hello. Hey, welcome. Yeah, you made it to the right place. Welcome. Yeah, hello. Hi. What were we talking about? Why am I here?
Nobody's here.
No one knows.
No one knows. I know what you were thinking, actually. You're thinking, why do I need art? Right, better question, why do I need education? Right, because you know what? I've gotten around my whole life with just good looks, charisma, and a handmade cologne I made special. Butterscotch and bologna. Come see me later. But you know what? All three of those things combined, they have opened up hearts and wallets. That's right. So that's what I do. That's what I do. People call me WTF Sam and they say, hey, bring the funds, okay? Because we know when you're here, two things open.
Hearts and wallets.
Yeah, that's right, you know. And sometimes I use my untrained talents and my love of money to help others. Okay? Not because it feels good. Because it's a tax write-off. Which feels really freaking good, am I right? Where's my 1%?
Yeah, I didn't think God just invited a bunch of jugglers and circus people. 1% out here, right? That's right. That's right. If you're at this tax level, you do this, right? If you're at this tax level, you do this, right? And if you're in this tax bracket, whatever. Make it rain. Are we gonna make it rain for Heartlife? Yeah.
How about this front row who's just eating the free pizza? You guys gonna do your part today? Okay, well the show's not only me. Sorry. I know, right? And we got a big show. We got the internet there. Sorry, internet. Well, didn't want you to feel forgotten because we all used to love you a lot, and now not so much because we get to do this, which feels really good, right? All right. So my first act. You want to fix it, Harvey?
No. You carry
I'm
on.
going to show the audience. Look at that, you people. There's genuinely, definitely one person watching, so there you go. Are we ready for our first act with this 10? Wow. Are we ready for our first act?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, all right. This family will make your family feel bad about themselves because of how productive they are. They are also saving the planet one juggle at a time. Yeah. Please welcome to the stage, Earth Capade.
Oh, they know this is fan.
Woo! What is it? What is it? Because you have the music in your
Heart. Wallet.
Alright. So, those kids, they're kind of the reason we're here, right? Come on, right?
Yeah.
The star of the show, please welcome, not only a juggler, not only a slam poet, but also maybe just genuinely one of the most talented, nicest humans you'll ever meet on this planet, Kai Heartlife, everyone.
Now, I'm going to do one more poem for you right now. But before I start this poem's about someone that is really special and was really special in my life and taught me a ton in the first, few years of my life. So if you have someone that has just been a big inspiration for you, taught me a lot, or taught you a lot, let's just think about that person. Picture their name, picture their face, and everyone, let's just take a deep breath all together. I don't have a very good memory, unless it's for food. I can remember the sweet potato tempura roll that I ate when I was 2 at a random sushi place in Houston, Texas. I can remember that when I was 3, I had ice cream for the first time at a parlor in Ashland, Oregon, and it tasted like a warm feeling on a sweet summer day. I remember that when I was 4, we drove across the country. And in the mornings, we would get those waffles with the little Hilton logos in the middle. And those syrup packets that you really need 2 or 3 of to fill the whole waffle. But what I don't remember is people. Their faces blend together like melted crayons on a canvas, voices spin in circles in my mind, echoing and repeating until they all sound the same. Names flow up my throat and stick to my tongue like a Venus flytrap trapped in the words that I didn't get to say before it was too late. I had a few people that taught me so much in the first few years of my life. My mom, my dad, and April. April taught me so much about life, fun, and everything in between. She taught me how to run on the beach free from all my problems and how to climb a tree without being afraid to fall. She taught me games and fun and how to get back up when I fell down. She taught me so much, but I never really knew too much about her. And then time ran out. On January 25th, 2018, everything stopped. I remember she used to love games. Which ones I couldn't tell you, but I don't think it really mattered as long as we had fun. I remember fearlessly climbing the loquat tree at her house, eating the fruit at the top and feeling like the hero of my own story when I was really living in hers. And I remember when she came to our house in a thunderstorm to tell us to put down the wireless Wii controllers because we were gonna get electrocuted. I remember when it happened, it was like waking up from a warm dream just to realize that the covers fell off you in the night and you're cold. You have to get up. But I didn't cry. I couldn't. I just froze. My mind working slower like the gears in my head were clogged with a warm feeling on a sweet summer day that would never come again. And I remember scrambling to remember the memories that I so often forget. So I don't have a very good memory. Unless it's for things that I would rather forget, like that day after school, getting home to realize that my life would never be the same again. The touch of the covers on my skin so warm and inviting, piercing into my mind so cold and far away. Like the shock of loss. Or wait, was that just a Wii controller? And I don't have a very good memory. So I hold on tight to the things that I want to remember the most, write them down in notebooks, and sometimes just take a second to know that I will always remember the lessons she taught me. Like how to run on the beach free from all my problems, climb a tree, look around to see the world around me without being afraid to fall. And how to tell my own story.
You want to turn the lights back on, do you? Do you want to do that for me? You want me to do everything? Do I have to do everything today?
Is he gonna do it? It's a blackout.
Okay.
This is kind of nice.
Sorry, Sam.
This light is very organic. I can do the whole
let's get ready for our next one. Lauren Lynn. Lauren Lynn is the inaugural Burlingame Hillsborough Youth Poet Laureate. Okay, but there's more. Also the San Mateo Youth Poetry Ambassador. And one more. She has also founded Words for Change. That is a coalition of young writers who believe that the spoken and written word will make social change. Please keep your meat paws together. Keep them going for Lauren.
Thank you all so much. I wasn't actually sure which poem to use, and I was thinking about it. So I was wondering if I could get a vote. Do you want to hear something about my grandma? Do you want to hear, or do you want to hear something about missing somebody?
Grandma. Missing your grandma.
Okay, wait. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to do missing somebody.
Somebody.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to do grandma.
Grandma!
Grandma. I think it's grandma.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, wait, hi, short or long?
Oh, you're good. Do
Like-
whatever you want to do.
I'm indecisive.
Mom.
Long? Okay.
Mom.
Because there's a short one and there's a long one.
No way, poet.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you. And thank you, Ty, for listening to this for the fifth time. Sunsets for Grandma. Dear God, I used to envy the stars, burning oblivions ablaze in beauty, humming sweet while we wither, bitter. So I watched with creases in my eyes, wishing I could escape to that quilt of comfort. But now I know when I gazed to escape, I was looking for you, God, for Grandma. Because you can't hold one without warning the other. And now I clasp her hands and mine, they're cold. Not like ice, nor like silver, but cold like the wind that takes a bite. My chest aches under its teeth. Grandma, what is more radiant than the sun? I remember how the wind knelt to her smile, how the sky bowed to her arms. I remember. She sits hunched over her prune juice. Grandma, but she can't hear me. She takes a breath the way the sun retracts its hand. She takes a sip the way the sun dips its fingertips. But when I call, she watches the wall. The way the sun buries behind clouds. And when I ask her to remember, she stares and blinks the way the sun flickers before the storm. And seeing the wrinkles on her face, I see the rain as it snuffs the rays. And hearing her cough, breath caught on time's belt, I hear the sun shake behind the hurricane. I remember the way she saved white chocolates wrapped in gold. I remember the way she prayed to you someday at her bedside. When I see her now, shadow clamped to her flickering throat, when I hear her crackling voice, clouds swallowing her once gleaming eyes, I can't. My eyes burn watching her. Watching the sun is like tasting the tea when you know it'll scathe, like holding the snow when you know it'll melt, like stroking the bee when you know it'll sting, like letting love cut deeper when you sink in its arms, so I can't. When I look out the window, find her in her garden, she shines faintly but brighter than any star. So I pray, hands to chest, eyes raised, dear God, I don't want this poem to bleed obsolete, to drop me from its arms when one day I look to the sky, groping its caves for you and see nothing. Because I'm her honey bunny, her someone boy, closer to her heart than God to heaven, because you can't let one go without mourning the other. Night is coming, I know. When it wraps its wings in flight, the sun will bow to its feathers, plunge into darkness, I know. When night takes its throne, shuts the sun from the sky, it will fall, I know. But yesterday, Grandma smiled, and for a second the sky glimmered blue. Yesterday, Grandma held my hands, and the clouds parted by light. Yesterday, Grandma kissed my cheeks, and the sun peered through. And today, I clasp her hands, will her wrinkles in my fingers trace her gray hairs by my knuckles, and tomorrow night will come to swallow the sun whole, but there's something beautiful, even as my throat tightens, my hands tremble, and my eyes wet. There's something beautiful about watching the sun, even as it sets.
Yeah, you gotta go do that thing. You gotta do it. Nobody's seen what Magnolia's doing. Look at us. Don't look at Magnolia. Don't even look at Magnolia.
Lauren, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Lauren, you were telling me earlier you have like a big event coming up. Would you like to share with these folks like what you're doing? What else is going on?
Yeah, so as part of the Youth Poet Laureate stuff with Burlingame Library, we're going to have a Banned Books open house this coming Saturday, October 7th at 2 p.m. I'll say that again, October 7th, 2 p.m., Burlingame Library. And I've been holding workshops for teens in which teens come to write after poems in response to banned media and learn about banned books. So yeah, please come. I'd love to see you guys there. I'll do more poetry and yeah, come.
You better be there because who doesn't like getting banned, right? Huh? Yeah, thank you, Lauren.
Magnolia, we know you're back there, but you just let us know when you're ready, okay? We'll, in the meantime, I'm gonna ask, what is art? Who has the right answer? Raise your hand. Oh, right here. Okay. Magnolia, I'm just doing crowd work until you get. Oh, it's Magnolia! Magnolia has been playing the violin for 11 years. 11 years. I haven't done anything for that long except breathe. And today we are going to experience the Irish fiddle. Is there any other thing to say about it?
Not really.
Get your meat hooks together and give it up for Magnolia.
Little warning, my violin is kind of like iffy, and I just switched the strings, and it's in a different room. So there is like a 50% chance that halfway through it's gonna just sound ridiculous. So that's just a little warning.
We love ridiculous.
Like that. I just tuned it. There we go again. Okay, this may work.
let's talk about Mike a little before you get up here, okay, Mike? I'm gonna give you a real trumpet here. Dun, 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 dun. Mike is the founder. That means that person had an idea and they actually did it. Okay, think about that. They are the founder of Spark Poetry Program in Pacifica. We know some of you made it across that bridge. Congratulations. Not only is that program born and raised in Pacifica, but now it's all over the bay. That person had an idea and it caught fire. In a good way, so I know we're in the bay. Okay, whatever. Okay. Now, Mike is performing poetry all over the world, so we are very excited. Not only, what is the relationship? What brings this Mike really close to home? Get up here, Mike. It's Kai's first slam poetry teacher as well. Okay. Please welcome Mike Taylor.
What's good? How y'all doing? I don't know where everybody's from. It's like, so for me from parts of the Bay is like, Oakland in the house. San Francisco here? What about like San Mateo County? Say where you're from. Yell out where you're from. I want to hear it. San Rafael? I'm glad to have everybody here. I'm glad to be here. I'm going to share a poem.
I said that.
For some reason, I feel like art doesn't exist like alone in its own lane. There's always these like crossovers that poets and jugglers and muralists and everybody creative kind of like connects with each other. Not even like we accidentally connect. So yeah, this is a poem I wrote about juggling, not knowing I would perform it at a poetry and juggling and etc. show. When I was 10 years old, I learned how to juggle. I juggled tennis balls and markers and lemons from mom's tree and stuffed animals and whatever else was small enough to toss and light enough to catch until eventually everything tumbled onto the floor. I would put on juggling shows for my mom until her produce crashed onto the kitchen floor. Wait, let me try again. And she'd let me practice, probably realizing that the show was just getting started. Now, I'm tossing up 5th grade poetry classes and catching rent. Tossing up lesson plans and new grants while catching school loans and medical bills. My hands get tired. And sometimes the lemons are my self-image, and the markers are my confidence, and some days everything comes crashing down, but the show keeps going. I toss up smiles and coffee to catch a headache, follow-up email drop, rejected grant application drop, date night up, smiles catch, doing more work, less sleep, drop dreams, toss plans, catch poetry, pick everything back up off of the kitchen floor. Welcome to my show. Wait, let me try again. Thank you. So I think the real question now is like 20-something years later, do I still remember how to... Y'all want to see me try?
You drop it. It goes with the poem.
I don't think I've done this in a cool...
They're big.
They're okay.
Big balls.
Like, I don't know, is there like a marker somewhere? Or
Lemons.
I got it.
Lemons.
Is there a marker? Oh, yeah, give me a marker.
Where's the supplement?
Another... I wasn't ready for that one. I said I used to be able to juggle and not catch things. Oh. Here's some.
That's some knives. Some knives. Oh, that's glass. Is that glass?
Is that glass?
Oh, come on.
Ew.
They can juggle a pepper shaker. Come on.
You got it.
There's a broom
We
somewhere.
believe in you.
No.
I'm looking to see if there's like
Non-glass.
A non-glass one. Oh, what's that? There we go.
That's my vitamin C.
Juggling your health
All
care.
right. Do I get two tries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please,
Try
try
for
second.
seconds.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do one more poem? I told my wife I would help her with a work thing today. So unfortunately I can't stay for the whole show. But I was gonna do one more poem. Y'all are 10. Cool? When I say poetry, you say slam, poetry.
Slam!
Cool. If I gave you like, I don't know, some amount of like 15 million bajillion dollars and you had to make a house with it, what kind of room or rooms would you put in this house? I'm just curious.
Music room.
A music room.
Sewing room.
A sewing room.
Library.
A library.
Theater.
A theater, an art room.
Yes.
A candy room? Everybody would have a bathroom, that's important. So let me see. In 5th grade art class, the teacher passed out crayons for us to draw the blueprints to our future house. This was a sheet of construction paper that would hold all the rooms we wanted. I picked up a black crayon, and the first thing I made was a movie theater, followed by a zip line going from my rooftop patio to my backyard pool. There would be a trampoline on the bottom floor, so I could bounce up to my snack room, or up to my candy room, or up to the arcade. This house was gonna be lit. All the kids in the neighborhood would come by for sleepovers, and we'd have blanket forts and Nerf gun battles with darts whizzing from one side of the house to the other side. There would be a music room, and a sewing room, and a dance room, and this house would be big enough for anyone who needed to stay for a while. There'd be room for my cousin and her 3 girls that wasn't the cluttered backseat of a car. There'd be room for my mom, with a California king-size bed made for a queen who spent more time at work than at home to build a foundation for my brother and I. There'd be room for all the black families not granted loans to claim suburban homes in the 50s. There would be no red crayon redlining our neighborhoods as bad investments. There'd be room for every homeless person, every PTSD war veteran, untreated mental case survivor. Maybe they'd bounce back up after hitting the trampoline on the bottom floor. There'd be a library with history section written by the voices of artists like Lauryn Hill and Chance and Masego, and these shelves would hold the hopes of activists and musicians and field hands not allowed to read, but we still learned letters in the dirt until everything we wrote became a shovel to tunnel out. 'Cause see, in this home, there'd be room for all the slaves who ran the candlelit safe houses, and this would be a safe house, and then a railroad for those looking for some sort of roof to shelter us from the rent hikes. America is a house built by slaves. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness was only guaranteed for property owners, and I was never meant to have 4 walls and a roof to call my own, but still, I'm renting freedom until I can buy a home with a fridge big enough to feed a movement. In my house, there will be a garden that grows boys with patience, work ethic, and respect for women. There'll be an even playing field in the back with a track and no obstacles blocking college or other paths to success. There will be skylights that open to a broken glass ceiling where we can stop living from paycheck to hoping and stealing glances towards the sky. And one day, I will own a house. My dreams will not remain crayon blueprints in a 5th grade art class. I will build and build and build until eventually all of us have a place to call home. Thank you. So, not this coming Friday.
No.
I always hate like
I know.
next week versus like this week versus especially on a Sunday because like is it the weekend or technically the week beginning? So
Which is it?
13th, Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Friday the 13th.
Whoa!
Next week technically.
Yeah.
There is a show in Pacifica at Sunset Ridge Elementary School. If you would like to judge a poetry slam, look at bayareacreative.org, bayareacreative.org.
There's a lot of judgy people out here.
And this is a youth poetry slam of elementary and middle school students. For many of them, it is their very, very first slam.
So don't break their hearts and dreams, okay?
Which I remember Kai going to your very first slam, so you've come so far as a poet and a performer, and I'm really proud of you.
Mike, go help your wife, all right? Be an awesome husband. Bye, Mike. Let's say bye, Mike. That was beautiful. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, you gotta let me know how to like donate too. Sorry, like.
Oh, to Kai?
Look on the door.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. It'll last longer. Oh, no one said that as a kid. You guys say that to each other? No? Okay.
This is a good reminder because we're going to open our
Hearts
and our
wallets.
So when you leave here, you have to snap on the thing, or there's a cash pocket hat, okay, right? All the things. We're gonna make it rain, and I think we're going to welcome the main attraction of the show tonight. Yes, all right, yes, okay, yeah, you ready? Please welcome Kai Heartlife.
Music, please.
music.
Oh, he's not. so much for being here. It's genuinely so amazing that this many people showed up for a show for my fundraising, and also I just wanted to thank everyone that has donated or will donate or everything in between. I don't know what it would be in between, but to the GoFundMe. Because, yeah, we managed to pass, I think we passed this morning over $9,000 on the GoFundMe, which thank you so much for supporting my education. Like, this is a dream come true, and I think probably most people here know about the Oxbow School, but if you don't, I just want to give a little introduction to where I'll be going in the spring. So the reason that I'm fundraising for this is the Oxbow School, and it's an art semester program in Napa, California, where you go for one semester, you live there. I'm going to be living in Napa, which will be so weird. And you live there and you learn art, you learn different forms of visual arts, and you do projects throughout the year, you build a portfolio, and then at the end of the year you do one big final project of your choosing, and you spend a month making that, and then there's a big showing at the end. And so it'll be a really cool program. I'm so excited for it, and yeah, thank you all again. And yeah, welcome back up, Sid.
We're gonna do bingo now, yeah?
Oh yeah, let's do the bingo.
Yeah, let's double mics.
Yeah.
This is a real
Okay.
production. All right. Well, you're getting your money's worth. 2 microphones, huh? 1, 2. Can you guys 3?
Being a juggler pays off.
I got this one. Oh.
Sorry, Sid. Here you go.
Oh, and can you bring us the hat?
Yeah, good.
Listen's gonna bring us the hat. Listen.
We've got 4 prizes up here. The first 4 drawings will get to choose which prize they would like to take. We have some really
Who made
cute.
these? These
I made these little crocheted octopi. Yeah. And then there's one little dinosaur thing, I guess.
Okay. So here's the first one.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors?
I can, sure.
Yeah, let's do
You take the amount. There we go.
Make sure they got it. Make sure they got a bingo.
Oh, they have to have a bingo.
I think they do have a bingo. It's Jack's.
This is very well rehearsed, as you can tell. Okay.
Definitely not thrown together this morning.
This is yours. Okay, I'll make this one over here.
Oh, that eye is falling out of this one.
You know, eyes are
If
overrated.
you get this one, then I will make you a new one that it looks nice.
This one has a bingo. I mean, okay, Lauren. Okay, here we go.
There's 2 Lauren.
You get to choose.
Oh, Lauren. Wait, Lauren, let me.
That's Lauren. Yours is Loren, right? Okay, it's not you.
What does that mean? Not you. Not you.
You get to choose.
Okay, let's see if this one's a bingo. Well, this is,
Where was it? Everyone's
fraction
running over
pieces.
there.
Okay.
I stacked it first time.
Britta with 2 T's in case there's 2 Brittas.
Is
B-R-I-T-T.
Brit
She's not here, but Maisel will take it to her.
Okay.
Yay.
Which one do you think British is?
Purple or blue? You think
Purple.
Pat's out one for
Okay, and for the last and final little octopus.
Drum roll, please.
Just gonna dig deep for this one.
The suspense is killing me.
Rachel Katz.
Congratulations, those are beautiful creatures you made, Kai. So talented, Kai. Gross. Gross. Talented. They are, right? A little. Yeah. Are you gross? No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. The show's still going. There's more show. There's more show. Okay, this next poet.
Take your time, you know. It's right. You build the tension, Kate. Build the tension.
excited to introduce Jamie here. Jamie is a multidisciplinary. You bring bliss in all the disciplinaries. It's a multidisciplinary artist with a focus on music, theater, and poetry. But please, come on, in 2017, Jamie was awarded the nicest poet in the country at the National Poetry Slam. Keep that going, and please welcome Jamie Williams. Keep it going.
Do we have access to the speaker? I should have asked this earlier.
Yeah, we can have access. Let's connect
There you
this
go.
one. Do we have just a wire?
Okay, we're gonna have a little technical change. Now's a good time to go to the bathroom.
Stop,
Mike.
stop,
That's
stop.
right, go to the bathroom. That's right, that's right.
All three of us. All three of us.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. You know, we'll just stand here and do this. You know, we were talking about art. You know, what is art? What is education, really? How many of you ever did a residency, study abroad intensive? Anybody do one of those? Where you focused on something very intensely for a long time? None of you. No. You're doing it now? Congratulations. This feels like an intensive for many of you. You're doing great. No, it's too late. Okay.
I just need 30 more seconds.
You know what? You can have 35.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll tell these folks. So I'm not just a fundraiser. Has anyone given? Now's a good time to give. If you haven't given yet, you can reach out to your.
Everyone here has been very beyond generous, I have to say.
Listen, I'll be the judge of that. Listen, I feel like you're very generous yourself. Isn't Listen so generous? Let's give it up for our listen. We love listen. How many of you had pizzas today? Did anybody have a pizza? Okay, let's give it up for Jason. Thank you, Jason. But now, please, welcome to the stage. Sorry, Jamie. I almost said Jason.
A lot of J's. It's okay.
It's a lot of J's.
A lot of J's.
Jamie Williams, everyone. Please.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me say yee? Say yee. Yee. Awesome. Can we give another round of applause to Kai? I really, really hope that you have a great time in art school. Let's do it. Yeah. I started my day with some black girl magic. No name, Jamila Woods. Fantastic, Erica Badu, and Lauryn Hill too. A little Jill Scott on the side to get me through. I'm in need of positivity and the truth today. I get the words that's sweeter than Kool-Aid. I listen what they say. I listen what they say. I started my day with some black girl magic. No name, Jamila Woods. Fantastic, Erica Badu, and Lauryn Hill too. A little Jill Scott on the side to get me through. I'm in need of positivity and the truth today. I hear the words that's sweeter than Kool-Aid. I listen what they say. Keep it on replay. I listen what they say. Hello world, how you doing? Glad to have your attention. Did you know that black women always been magicians? And if you didn't, I really gotta say that you tripping. Who else has been known to always handle their business? Handle the children, handle the world, and do it all. And when I need my spirits up, I know who to call. Hand in hand, we make a stand. Together we fall. I'ma be here by your side today and tomorrow. So when times get rough and you down on your luck, I'ma lift you up, dust you off, and show you some love. I'm just trying to repay everything that you give. I know mothers who are mothers, but they don't got kids. I got women, I got auntie who ain't my kin. I give everything I got to protect my friends. We gonna build a fortress, brick by brick. Together we work better. You the voice in my boat. Give me heat when I'm cold. Turn a house to a home. What's a man with no soul? For all the women that I love, here's your thank you note. The women that I love, here's your thank you note. Cause a Shaniqua will teach you. Best Toya and I told you. Pamela knows it all. My mom is a soldier. She taught me how to survive and keep my head above water. And how to check on myself when I feel out of order. Because I started my day with some black girl magic. No name, Jamila Woods. Fantastic, Erica Badu, and Jill Scott on the side to get me through. I'm in need of positivity and the truth today. I hear the, y'all ready for the second verse? I can't hear you, y'all ready? Alright, I got a question. Who the backbone in the black community? The ones who looking out for you and me. You know the women who don't entertain foolery. It takes more to impress them than just jewelry. The type of women who are subjected to scrutiny and are overlooked usually. I said they're overlooked usually. So guess what? So let's change that. Give me the weight on your back. You were strong and protected. Have some time to relax. Get calm and collected. Then you make a comeback. Everybody gon' jump and everybody gon' laugh, but not I. I'm right here by your side until the day I die. Cause you the one who gave me life. You taught me to be strong. You taught me to survive. And that's why I'ma ride whenever you call my line. Cause I started my day with some black girl magic. No name, Jamila Woods. Fantastic. Erica Badu and Lauryn Hill too. A little Jill Scott on the side to get me through. I'm in need of positivity and the truth today. I hear the words are sweeter than Kool-Aid. I listen what they say. Keep it on replay. Can we cut the music, please? Keep it on. Hey, that's that black girl magic. You feel that black girl magic? You love that black girl magic? Protect that black girl magic. I started my day in the kitchen. 4 feet away from my mama, watching her prepare dinner as she moves about with a certain amount of practiced precision. The heat waves creeping out of the kitchen has always been accompanied by an aroma that tastes like the sweetest treats that can only be conceived in the South. The ones that are only allowed to melt the pink taste buds inside your mouth on Sunday. It smells like women-made miracles. Dashed with tablespoons of black girl magic. No, it smells like overt optimism in the face of poverty. And as always, I remain seated with my wide, inquisitive eyes glued to her every move. Mama's chocolate hands lifting pots and pans. Mama's chocolate hands always seasoning the chicken. Mama's chocolate hands always chopping the onions. Mama's chocolate hands always opening cans of corns, beans, and yams. And honestly, it took me over 2 decades to realize that the kitchen was just a symbol for life. And I have always been watching my mama. Mama's chocolate hands always lifting up all 6 of her kids. Mama's chocolate hands always making sure that we were well seasoned with knowledge and education. Mama's chocolate hands always chopping down barriers that wanted to stop our success. Mama's chocolate hands always opening massive cans of whoop on any idiot foolish enough to mess with one of her babies. And some days I want to drop my responsibilities and run home to see her in the kitchen so I can finally ask, Mama, do you need a hand? Matter of fact, you can lie down if you want and I'll cook dinner tonight. I'll use unconditional love as the secret spice because the same taste that I've been feasting on for 26 years straight will always be attached to my memories because of you. Mama, it's time I baked you something beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, keep it going, Jamie. Thank you.
Can we clap it up for the phone cake?
I should have brought my list. I was so in that, Jamie. I was
Take it out. Oh, goodness. We're going to talk a little more. Jamie's got some books. We're going to talk about that a little more and how you can find and read more about Jamie. It's so beautiful.
And support Kai.
And support Kai, that's right. We'll talk about it. We're going to tease it. We're going to talk about it later, not now. We're here now, we're not later. It's late. Stick around. You got to stick around. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh, guess what? We get an invite back to the stage. Put your meatballs together for Lauren.
Thank you. This last poem is, I call it the party poem, and I think it's what would happen if I was entrusted to host a party, which probably shouldn't be. But yeah, this is what it would be about though. When I fumble with my chopsticks, I want to throw a party for all the weird looks. The raised eyebrows, the steps back, the exchanged glances. Isn't she Asian? Because God knows his children are uncomfortable. I want to throw a party for all the awkward silences. I remember who you wish me to be. And she is galaxies colliding, brilliant, beautiful. I want to throw a party for every person who blinked instead of spoke, flummoxed instead of floored, choked when they wished to fly. I want them to see each other, see the hanging balloons, and see the color blue. Because we know the ocean, know how it swallows us whole, drowns us when we remember who we are, who they expected instead. But we also know the sky. We know the canvas of clouds, the paint strokes the sun dragged through them, the trailing feathers as the bird leapt forward. Because don't you know we all just want to fly. We see stars and wish for a brilliant shower too. We wish to be cleansed of ourselves, the same way you pine for love, the same way we pine for you. I want to throw a party for my mentally ill friends. God knows we want to be elsewhere always, but we can't even say where. We're wandering and broken, and maybe those are synonyms because God knows his children can't sit with themselves for a second. I want to throw a party for every soul thrown an eye roll or smirk when they left themselves naked in the rain. For there is no greater bravery than to leave your soul showing it to God, to raindrops when you just want to stay dry. When my best friends walk through that door, their shoulders dripping in rain, I want them to know me too. I want them to see the cake in their honor for all the times people stared, for all the furrowed brows and barely stifled smirks, the astonished gasps and incredulous chuckles. I want to throw a party for whom Grandma called ABCs. American-born Chinese, and maybe most of us aren't fluent, nor adept with calligraphy, or chopsticks for that matter, but we can traverse land like the bridges in our bones. So this party is for us. We're gonna hop and dance, we're gonna lock eyes and keep looking. We're gonna wield our chopsticks like drum mallets, we're gonna sing poems and laugh like we'll reach the sky, like we could speak any language and it'd be the same dialect of what in the world? Like God knows we're beautiful. Thank you.
But you have to, because let's welcome back to the stage, Magnolia.
So in my trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for this, with Irish fiddle, there's different types of tunes or songs you can play. So there's jigs, reels, and my personal favorite because they're easy is polkas. And so a lot of times, there's two different main streams of Irish dancing. There's your competitive Irish dancing, which is this crazy beauty pageant. And then there's your dance hall Irish dancing, which is more uplifting and fun, without the crazy beauty pageant. And so a lot of times, if you go to the fun way, you will hear polkas. Apparently I can't talk anymore. So these are two of my favorite polkas. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. This is where the show is now. Okay, all right. Well, okay, now I know where we're going. Let's welcome back to the stage maybe the best parents in the world. Listen and Hardy.
Somebody let Nyla back in?
Oh. I was banned from the show.
Oh.
No, we didn't do
We know what we're doing. I do want to take this opportunity just to be, I have been so blown away by the generosity of our community. And I don't even have words for how much it means to me for your support of Kai. And I just feel so grateful that Kai has this opportunity and that Kai is supported by this community. So thank you so much.
All right, we're gonna dedicate this routine to someone green who taught us we can all make our dreams come true.
Our hero, Kermit the Frog.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, agua illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide.
Why are there so many people who don't care about what we do to the earth? Wasting and trashing the earth, air, and water.
Somehow it doesn't seem fair. So it's been said, and some choose to believe it. People are changing, it's true. We know we'll find it. Don't worry, no one noticed. We know we'll find it. The rainbow connection, protecting the planet with you. Life is like a movie, write your own ending, keep believing, keep pretending. We've done just what we've set out to do. Thanks to the lovers, the dreamers, and you.
Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh.
The cutest.
The cutest. It's like all the best Muppets in one, right? Everybody good? Everybody feeling good? All right. I'm gonna invite the guest of honor back up to the stage. But one of the things that I think is so interesting about Kai is so many multi-faceted, talented whatchamacallits. But one of the goals that Kai has for going to this school is to really find their outlook to how to combine poetry and visual art. So I'm super excited to see what comes out of this human when they really get a focus on that. Right? We're seeing just a glimpse of that. But when is the program? When will you be done? When is it?
Done in May.
So May.
So what do you say? I'm just gonna pop this off the top of my noggin. What do you say we get back together in May of next year? Okay, welcome Kai back to the stage, people.
adapted this poem. Yeah, and if you're a Youth Speaks person, you've probably heard this one. If you're not, maybe not. To the lonely little blue boy now floating dead on an ocean of apprehension and parted promises, I want to thank you, to shake you, to tell you that it will all be okay no matter if I believe it myself. I want to wake you up, to nitpick your memories from nothing and spoon feed them to you as I pull my hands through your hair and whisper all the things I know you need to hear. And so, to the happy little blue boy proudly proclaiming his masculinity, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I killed you. And yet I long for your distant, far-off memory of looking into a mirror and feeling proud, for your beach time wrestling matches and impervious pranks that never seem to end well. And so, to the lonely little blue boy starting to spiral, I want to yell at you. Or, no, I want to listen. I want you to tell me your feelings that were once mine. I want you to talk, to tell me everything you once felt like I'm hearing it for the first time, because maybe I am. Maybe I never learned how to speak. Maybe now that I'm not you, your voice can flow freely from my lips. And so, to the terrified, teenage magenta boy that I share a body with, I want you to know that I'm scared. Scared of killing you, of casting you so far off into an ocean of apprehension and parted promises. They become just another dead blue boy floating on your back, or that I'll want you back and have to face the hard truth that your death can't be reversed. I want you to know that I love you. Even if I don't show it. Don't look at you in the mirror, say nice things to you when you're feeling sad. I love you. Whatever you become. I love our sunset walks where the hues of orange and red embrace us until we are back to being one. I love our passion and caring and times that seem to be gone in the blink of an eye and yet are forever ingrained in our mind. I love that you're with me, that you are who that lonely little blue boy washed up as. And so, to the possibility of a pretty, perfect pink woman falling into my future, I want to ask you, do you regret it? Is the artificial estrogen coursing through your veins worth it? Do you ever think about that lonely little blue boy now bloated in the water and wish you were him? Wish you had stayed as him? Had never left him behind to drown, or have you learned to love him? Have you taken the time to mix your hues and make a nice lilac? Learn to appreciate all the tones and painted poems in pinks and blues? Taken the ocean of apprehension and painted a lapis landscape, and when the fog rolled in, harnessed the grays and learned to talk through tones and layering? And so, to the queer girl born blue writing to you from a rough sea of uncertainty, good luck.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to do a drum and trick that I haven't really practiced because I can't do it.
What are you gonna do?
We love this all the way from Pacifica. Let's do it.
Be careful with the fan.
Ceiling?
I think I got it. I'm good.
The fan! Don't forget the fan! Big fan right there!
Okay. Now, for this, I'm going to attempt to stand on this globe. Could I get a drum roll underneath everybody? Here we go. Whoa! A little more slippery of a floor than I thought. Okay. First time trying this trick in Oakland, California, and also in like 5 months, but let's do it. Here we go.
Oh my god.
5 juggling clubs on the globe. Just gonna duck down a little bit. Four juggling clubs on the globe. 4 juggling clubs on the globe. Here we go. It's spinning.
Yeah! on like how much you would pay, give that money to Kai. Another way to support is I'm also selling books, and half of the proceeds are also going to go to Kai as well. So if you want to support and leave with something tangible, and like when you read the book, be like, wow, I hope the teenager go to art school. You can also do that too. Thank you. Before I hop into this next poem, I briefly just want to talk about both books. This one is called To Be Black Is to Love. I'm going to say to be black. I want you to say is to love. To be black is to love. To be black is to love. I wrote this one when I was in college. It's a lot about being black and a lot about being in love. Who would have thought? Yeah, cool. We love that one. This one is called Breathing Underwater. When I say breathing, you say underwater. Breathing? Underwater. Breathing? Underwater. I wrote this one also in college, and it's about being black and how it feels like breathing underwater. Who would have thought? Both books are $10. 50% of the proceeds are going to go to Kai. So, yeah. And last thing I want to say, if you do want to support Mike's poetry slam and you want to be a judge, you can talk to me. I will take your email, your phone number. I will pass it to Mike. That's the homie. That's the friend. Poem time. Let's hop into it. Did you know that everyone's mouth is a house? Picture the amount of stories that stay hidden behind white picket teeth. Imagine a room full of secrets ready to break down the front door of vulnerability and roll off a yard of a tongue. Scientists say we speak 7,000 words a day. So imagine how large that number could be if we broke free from the shackles that kept us prisoner to the past. Imagine if the last situation that sank your hope was the same cannonball that you used to float towards the surface. So today, if you woke up with an anchor tugging at the veins inside of your heart, I want you to remember that your friends are not shooting stars, only to be seen for a fraction of a second. Your friends are merely a phone call away. So call them and say, hey. Say anything that makes your head hot and your bones begin to rattle with purpose. And if you need to, then slow dance with the present until you are no longer nervous. Speak. Be the loudest parade in the middle of a silent block party. I want you to be thunderbolts in a silent rainstorm. Remember, every time the sun rises, ooh, I messed up that poem. Everyone say redo.
Yeah. You got it.
I'm just gonna like freestyle this. We're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back. Yeah, we're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back. Speak. Be the loudest block party. Be the loudest house in the middle of a silent block party. You be thunderbolts in the middle of a silent rainstorm. I want you to know that despite what you have been told, you were never your mistakes, even when you make a few. Every time the sun rises, you are made anew. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing yourself as something that has never been tainted, a fresh canvas that has yet to be painted. So pick up a pen. Begin to write your own history with the same words that you want to be passed down like a family heirloom at the dinner table. If only you were able, then break into your own house. Pry open your mouth and speak.
Your loved ones, your lovers, and your ones and twos, your twos and ones. This is a special event, and I have some bad news. It's gonna end soon. What did Jamie just tell us, huh? Yeah, you gotta really lean into this moment, right? This is the moment. There's not gonna be another one like it ever again. Until we come back in May after you're done with the graduation program, okay? But it won't be like this. It won't be like this. So what's gonna happen is Heartlife is preparing a extraordinary work of physical feat genius that will never happen again. And then Kai's gonna go back there, and then Lissa's gonna walk through this light, and then we're all gonna look at him. You good?
Yeah, right?
We'll just wait on Kai. Kai, you wanna wait on us? You wanna wait on you?
We do need Kai.
Yeah, we'll wait on Kai. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want you to look to the person to your left. Because they're not looking at you. How rude is that?
I was get ready. Why am I?
No,
We're good. We're good. I want you to look to the person to your right and just say rude. Okay. Now make eye contact with someone and say, "I'm so glad you're here." I'm so glad. You guys, y'all ready? Do you want me to get off the stage?
Yeah.
You can take the mic.
You can go with me with this.
Oh, be careful what you ask for.
All right.
I'll be over here.
I have these 9 blocks here, and in the end, I will attempt to balance all 9 blocks on my face. But I want each of these blocks to represent a blessing to send Kai to art school with. I want those to come from you, so if you have an idea, if you have a blessing to give to Kai, just speak it out. Yes.
Heart connections with people at the school.
Heart connections. All right. Anybody else? Somebody else.
New friends? Make new friends.
Yes.
Creativity.
Creativity. Next. Yes.
You discover something you weren't looking for.
Discover
Something you weren't looking for. I like that. All right. I know I got it.
Ren, are you
Here
gonna
we
do
go.
that one?
Ren?
Yeah. Keep the old friends, also make new ones.
Oh, friend, I'll make you know it. All right. Me too. Yes. All right.
Trust when you are scared that you are safe and you are loved.
Trust when you are scared that you are safe and you are loved. That's for sure.
Discover something new about yourself.
Discover something new about yourself. And, Lauren?
Kindness to themselves and remembering that they are always worth it.
Kindness
Kindness to themselves and remembering that they're always
to yourself and remember that you're worth it.
Always.
Always worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
We
right.
have some bonus ones.
Go
Jax,
for
did
it.
you want to share one?
Hold on, I forgot it.
Mike.
Get tested. Challenge.
Get tested. Good challenge.
I got one more. Fun. Frivolity.
Fun and frivolity.
And I have one too. Balance. God bless you with balance.
Yeah, I would move a little forward.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh. Impossible.
How about a drum roll on your knees? All right, we got one finale trip.
Is this one in here?
No, it's outside.
Okay. All right. I don't need a microphone for this. Oh my gosh, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Okay. Because this is a big finale. We've never done this before. Oh, hey, kids on the TV. Sorry. This is what's about to happen. This act is so big. It's so freaking dangerous. We have to go outside. So like any good finale, you have to get out of your seats. You have to stretch your paws. Jason, can you lead us outside? Everyone follow Jason. Everyone follow Jason. The action's gonna happen outside. Right? We'll meet you outside.
while this is happening. I have some knives. Gonna get back up on this glove. No! Come on! No, I haven't, but it's fine. Freaking out all my friends. Okay, up on the glove. Here we go. I don't know what because it's like it's supposed to be a clean cut, right? No.
answers?
Can I talk to the microphone?
Good call and response.
On a million
times.
Henry? Henry's the best.
Michael's the best. Yeah. No, I am. I'm the best. I'm the best.
Hi, live stream. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we're gonna stop streaming now. Sorry, we did the finale outside where the live stream could not.